Welcome to this tutorial. In this video, we are going to answer 10 multiple choice questions. Are you ready? If so, let's start with question number 1. The first microscope was invented by number 1, Robert Hooke, Louis Pasteur, Anton von Leeuwenhoek, Theodore Schwann. Which one is the answer here? Well, the first microscope was invented by, the answer is 3, Anton von Leeuwenhoek. Remember, in 16th century, this man made a simple microscope that later on Robert Hooke used to actually discover microorganisms. So the answer is 3. Question number 2. The following amino acids are alike in some way. Which one is different? 1. Arginine. 2. Lysine. 3. Histidine. 4. Serine. Which one is different? Well, arginine, lysine, and histidine, these 3 are positively charged. But serine is actually a polar non-essential amino acid. So the answer is number 4, serine. Question number 3. Fat-soluble vitamins are 1. Insoluble in lipids and solvents. 2. Not toxic when in excess. 3. Stored in the liver if in excess. 4. Required continuously in diet. Well, the answer in this question is number 3. Stored in the liver if in excess. Remember that water-soluble vitamins are not toxic when in excess, and they are required continuously in diet. So, fat-soluble vitamins are the ones which are stored in the liver if in excess. So the answer to this question is number 3. Let's go to question number 4. The fluid mosaic model of the plasma membrane is possible mainly due to 1. Proteins. 2. Carbohydrates. 3. Fatty acids. 4. Lipids. What do you think the answer to this question is? Well, the answer is number 4, lipids. When we talk about the fluid mosaic model, we are seeing phospholipid bilayers. These double-layered lipids, that's where the transmembrane proteins are actually embedded. So, phospholipids are the main components, then followed by proteins and also cholesterol. So the answer to this question here is number 4. Lipids are the main components of the plasma membrane in the fluid mosaic model theory. Question number 5. The second most abundant polysaccharide is 1. Cellulose. 2. Hemicellulose. 3. Chitin. 4. Glycogen. Well, cellulose is the number 1, the most abundant polysaccharide. So, what is the second most? Well, the answer is chitin, number 3. Chitin or beta-1,4-poly-N-acetyl D-glucosamine are the second most abundant polysaccharide after cellulose. So an answer here is number 3, chitin. Then we go to question number 6. From the following, pick a set that correctly matches a protein and its function. 1. Hemoglobin transports oxygen in muscle. 2. Transferring, transport vitamin K in blood. 3. Myoglobin carries and stores oxygen in erythrocytes. 4. Albumin transport free fatty acids in blood. Number 1 and number 4 are out. Number 2, transferring transport vitamin K in blood, that's wrong because vitamin K is transported by chylomicrons. So the answer to this question is actually number 4, albumin, which transports hydrophobic molecules, and one of them are fatty acids and the like. So the answer is number 4. 7. RNA molecules are largely single-stranded, but they are double-stranded regions. 1. True. 2. Somewhat true. 3. False. 4. Neither true nor false. So what the answer? We are going to do some research. Ribonucleic acids, they have got some parts of double-stranded regions which are actually there to help it with its function. So the answer is actually true. So number 1, RNA molecules are largely single-stranded. True, they are double-stranded regions in there. So the answer is number 1. Question number 8. Which of the following is very true about carbohydrates? Very true. 1. Are the most abundant biomolecules on Earth. 2. Are used as energy source. 3. Can lead to obesity. And 4. Can lead to heart disease. Well, if the last 2 are gone out, we remain with the first 2. So, which of the following is very true? Well, number 1 there is are the most abundant biomolecules on Earth. We're thinking about cellulose here. But then which one is very true? That should be 2. Are used as energy source. So carbohydrates are the body's primary source of energy because our brain rely only on glucose, which is a carbohydrate molecule. So the very true one is actually number 2. That's the answer. Then question number 9. Proteins are polymers of amino acids joined by peptide bonds formed between the 1. R groups. 2. R group and the amino group. 3. R group and the carboxyl group. 4. Carboxyl group and the amino group. The answer to this question is number 4. So peptide bonds are formed between carboxyl group and the amino group. Now the last question, question number 10, vitamin B1 is also known as 1. Thiamine. 2. Niacin. 3. Riboflavin. 4. Folates. What's the answer? Well, thiamine is the answer. So the answer is 1. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine. Now, niacin is vitamin B3, riboflavin is vitamin B2, and folate is vitamin B9. So this is all for our multiple choice questions for today, for this video. But we have a bonus for you. A bonus of some 5 questions, 5 essay questions that you can go through to help you prepare for your exams. What are those questions? Let's go. Here they are. 5 questions for essay questions. Number 1. Compare and contrast eukaryotic and prokaryotic cells. Number 2. Explain the importance of water as a solvent in transport. Number 3. Outline the stages of the cell cycle. Number 4. Describe the synthesis of a triglyceride by the formation of ester bonds during condensation reactions between glycerol and 3 fatty acids, and recognize differences between saturated and unsaturated lipids. The last question. What are the functions of nucleus, mitochondria, and ribosome in the cell?